We're always told there are these clear lines between humans and the wild, right? Lines of caution, of distance. But what if a single friendship could just erase them all? Today, we're diving into a real-life story that honestly feels more magical than any fairy tale you've ever heard.
And that really gets to the heart of it. We tend to see nature as this separate thing, something we just watch from a safe distance. But this story, it completely challenges that idea. It makes you wonder if our ability to connect is way, way bigger than we ever imagined.
So our story starts right here, at the edge of a forest. And our first character, she isn't some scientist or a professional animal trainer. She's just a young woman who somehow formed this incredibly deep and unique bond with the world around her. And then, you've got the other half of this unlikely pair. We're not talking about a pet or even a farm animal. This is a wild buffalo. I mean, a total symbol of pure, untamed power. Not exactly the first thing that comes to mind when you think best friend, right? But somehow, together, they created this unbreakable bond. And let's be super clear about this. This isn't some story about taming a wild beast, no. This is about a deep, mutual connection that's so powerful, people have said it's more magical than any storybook.
So you're probably wondering, how did the world even find out about these two?
Well, it all kicked off with one single moment that went completely viral. A simple call into the wilderness that got a response that just stunned everybody. Okay, so picture this. It all starts so calmly. The young woman is standing in a clearing and she just calls out his name. There's no command in her voice, she's not shouting. It's just this soft, gentle call, like you would to a friend.
And the response is just breathtaking. Instantly, without any hesitation, the buffalo just bursts out of the jungle, moving with what people have described as the speed of a storm. It's that raw, powerful, immediate connection that just absolutely captivated millions of people online.
Now, what's really fascinating here is that this viral clip, it's not some one-off trick. It's really just the tip of the iceberg. It's the part we can see of a much deeper, long-term relationship that's built on one thing: trust. I mean, think about it. Usually when we see humans and wild animals interact, it's all about dominance and fear, right? Cages, chains, control. But their relationship is the total opposite of that. It's all built on respect, trust, and this genuine, selfless affection. So what does that actually look like? Well, first off, there's a complete absence of fear on both sides. It's the simple things, like sharing a meal, where she's literally hand-feeding this massive, powerful animal. It's this unspoken, invisible connection that's just really hard to explain with words. And that's why this story is so much more than just a sweet video. It actually carries a really profound lesson about what love is, and maybe what our place in the world is too. At its very core, what we're seeing here is selfless love. It's described as this feeling that just flows straight from the heart. It's like a language of pure connection that doesn't even need words. And it's what lets them cross the biggest boundary of all, the one between species. This friendship is just such a powerful reminder of this simple truth. The world doesn't just belong to us. It really challenges our whole idea of being at the top of some hierarchy, and hints at a much more balanced, beautiful way to coexist with nature. It's a huge thought, isn't it? In a world where we see so many stories of conflict between people and nature, this relationship just stands out. It's this shining example of what's actually possible. A real testament to balance and respect and just mutual affection. And of course, a story this pure and this powerful, it was never going to stay secret for long. The world started watching and the reaction was just massive. Just look at the sheer scale of this. Over 10 million people have seen and shared these videos. That is an incredible ripple effect, and it just proves how deeply this simple, pure story of friendship resonated with people all over the planet. So in the end, this is so much more than just another cute animal video. It's a story that's actually changing how people think. It's inspiring millions to maybe reconsider their own relationship with the natural world and the incredible power of just simple kindness. And that really leaves us with one last thing to think about. If a bond this strong can form between a woman and a wild buffalo, a bond that erases all that instinct and fear, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other barriers in our own lives, the ones we think are totally impossible to get past, what could we cross with just a little more selfless love? Thank you so much for joining me. For more stories that challenge and inspire, make sure you follow and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.